Hey everyone, it's Luis, and welcome back to Finelo Reacts, where we dive into what users and bloggers are saying about our app, Finelo. If you're new here, Finelo is the ultimate investment learning platform, making trading and investing education simple and interactive. Today we're hopping onto Reddit to react to some posts and comments, some tough, some great, and some in between. Let's get started. We're starting with the toughest and biggest post yet on Finelo Reacts, a thread from R Scams titled Finelo App Experience by user Detox Footpads. This one's got a loud scam alert, and we're happy to step up and confront these allegations head on. Let's break it down. I recently signed up for a 1-week trial with Finelo. No clear indication that the trial would automatically roll into a paid subscription. I didn't receive any notice about the upcoming charge. The ads I saw on Facebook were pretty misleading. They made it seem like the app was designed to help people find online jobs, but it's actually an investment learning platform. Oof. And they wrap up saying, overall, the lack of transparency around the subscription and the misleading advertising have made this a disappointing experience. But here's a key update. On November 9, after seeing their review, we offered a 50% refund, which they highlighted as a positive move on our part. First off, Detox Footpads, I'm really sorry to hear about your experience. It's not what we want for our users, and I totally get the frustration, especially with the ad mix-up. We're an investment learning platform, not a job app, and we need to fix that messaging. The 50% refund was our way of stepping up after your feedback, and I'm glad you saw it as a positive. That said, we're still working hard to make our trial process crystal clear. No surprises, no fine print surprises, and we'll pass this along to our team. Now, Reddit always has something to say, and I love how the community chimed in. Let's check out some of the comments under this post to see what others thought. First up, Numerous Links 3643 says, 99% of ads on Facebook are misleading. There was no indication the trial would roll into a paid subscription. This is literally how every single subscription service works, from Netflix to Disney+. Okay, Numerous Links 3643 is throwing some shade at Facebook ads. Fair point. And they're saying auto renewals are standard. We get that not everyone expected though, so we're improving our notifications. Then, Would You Look at Me jumps in with, I copied this right off their term and conditions, which was really easy to find. You people need to learn to read. They even quote our terms. Subscription plan grants ongoing access after payment, automatically charged. First 1 week, 4 weeks, or 12 weeks. Well, they've got a point. Our terms do lay it out, and I'm glad Would You Look at Me found them. And Java 8964 adds, exactly, truly no indication the trial would roll into a paid subscription is if the vendor requires no format of any payment when the trial starts. Only then I will believe there is no indication. Java 8964 is doubling down. Giving payment info up front is an obvious step to subscription or later on payment. And the main thing to highlight, we don't offer free trials, just reduced price for the first period. We state that we are a subscription service, and also it starts with the upfront payment. But it seems that people don't really pay attention. Tough one, okay? But wait, here's a different take from the same subreddit R Scams. Goldform 4010 says, it clearly states it's an investing platform. I bought the app. It's a great tool for people who want to invest little and make money. Also, it says it rolls into a subscription after 4 weeks, so you didn't do your part. There's nothing in their ads saying they help you find a job. You must have clicked on something else. They add, you are online signing up for things, you should know how to be cautious and read the fine print. So what do you think would happen after the 1-week trial ends? You continue getting it freely? LOL, stop it. Okay, Gold Form 4010 is coming in hot with some love for Finelo, right here in our scams. I'm glad to hear they're finding value in the app as an investing tool, and they're calling out that our purpose was clear to them. They're also echoing the point about reading the fine print. It's great to see not everyone in this subreddit agrees with the scam label, but we're still taking this feedback seriously. We're already updating our trial process with clear reminders so no one feels caught up off guard like Detox Footpads did. And that 50% refund, it's a step we took towards solving the problem, and we're committed to keeping that kind of responsiveness going. Phew! Oh, that was a spicy start. Let's see what's next. All right, let's switch gears to a post from our investing discussion. Here's one titled, Finelo App, Is It a Good Deal? By Jonathan Angeles, posted about a month ago. This one's got a curious vibe and some great replies, so let's dig in. Hi all, I've been using Bloom on and off for a while now, and I found it pretty useful for learning the basics of investing. I also tried Udemy courses, which were decent, but kind of a hit or miss. In YouTube Shorts, I see a lot of Finelo and their subscription offer, and I'm wondering if anyone here has experience with it. I'm mainly looking to build a solid foundation in investing and personal finance, and I would prefer something interactive within the app, so it's not just dull reading. So I'd love to know if the content is in-depth enough to stay valuable long-term. They finish with, would love to hear any thoughts. Anyone using Finelo? Is it worth it? Hey, Jonathan Angeles, awesome question. I love that you're exploring options like Bloom and Udemy. It shows you're serious about building that investing foundation. At Finelo, we're all about making finance interactive and engaging, which sounds right up your alley. With over 270 hours of content covering stocks, crypto, portfolio management, you name it, we've got bite-sized lessons and a real-time trading simulator to keep things hands-on, not just dull reading. The yearly deal you mentioned, it's designed to give you long-term value as you grow your skills. Now let's see what the Our Investing discussion community had to say. Some folks chimed in with their experiences, and it's looking pretty positive. First up, Johnston866 says, I've used Finelo for a few weeks now. The interactive parts make it way more engaging than just reading articles, which I like. It's great for building a solid foundation. That's awesome to hear, Johnston866. I'm glad the interactive parts are hitting the mark. That's exactly what we're going for. Building a solid foundation is what Finelo's all about, so it's great to know it's working for you. Next, Don't Tell Brian's Mom adds, it's not bad, especially for beginners. The lessons are structured well, and I like that they have quizzes and exercises. However, if you're already somewhat experienced, you might find it a bit basic. Thanks for the shout out, Don't Tell Brian's Mom. Love that you're enjoying the quizzes and exercises. We've got plenty of those to keep things fun. And good point about the beginner's focus. We're actually working on adding more advanced content for users like you who want to level up, so stay tuned for that. So Jonathan Angeles, looks like Finelo's got some fans in our investing discussion. It sounds like a solid fit if you're after the interactive learning experience. I'd say give it a try and see how it vibes with your goals. And to everyone else, have you tried Finelo? Drop your thoughts below or under the thread, and maybe we'll feature them next time. Let's keep the conversation going. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, let's wrap up this episode of Finelo Reacts with a post from Our Passive Income titled simply Finelo by Rocky Mountain Tiny House, posted 2 months ago. This one's got a neutral vibe. It's a call for advice with a little caution, so let's check it out. Does anyone have any experience with Finelo app? Scam? That's it. Short and to the point, asking for input and raising a flag about a possible scam. Hey, Rocky Mountain Tiny House, thanks for reaching out. It's smart to ask around, especially with something new like Finelo. We're an investment learning platform with over 270 hours of interactive content, lessons, a real-time trading simulator, the works, designed to help you build passive income skills. The scam question? I get it. Some folks have had confusing experiences, like with unclear trials, but we've been addressing that with clearer terms and refunds, like the 50% we offered in that R scams case. Give it a look, and we love your feedback. Now let's see what the R passive income community had to say. Some comments rolled in, and they've got a slightly critical edge. First up, Rob Steady, a top 1% commenter, says, "Doesn't sound like something worth paying for when you can get a lot of finance and investment advice for free on the internet." Fair point, Rob Steady. There's tons of free info out there, and we love that people can learn from it. At Finelo, though, we offer structured interactive learning with a simulator, stuff that's harder to find for free. But we hear you, and we're always looking to add more value to justify the cost. Then Silly Woodpecker 6508 chimes in with, "Not really a scam, but why would you pay for information that's already free?" Silly Woodpecker 6508, I like the name and the honesty. You're right, there's free info. But our goal is to package it with hands-on practice and expert guidance. Still, that why pay question stinks a bit, and it's pushing us to make sure our premium content stands out. We've got plans to add more advanced features, so stay tuned. But wait, let's not end on that note. Here's a comment from the same thread that turns things around. I guess AI agrees, says, "I started using Finelo to learn more about stock market investing, and it's been a great experience so far. The app breaks down complex topics into simple lessons, making it easy to understand how buying and selling shares work. I like that it also includes real-world market challenges, so I can practice without risking real money." Wow, I guess AI agree? That's music to our ears. I love that you're finding the lessons and simulator helpful. That's exactly what Finelo's built for. It's awesome to hear it as a great experience, and we're thrilled you're practicing with real-world challenges risk-free. That's the kind of feedback that keeps us going. So that's the roundup for today's Finelo Reacts. We tackled the toughest posts from our scams, got some love from our investing discussion, and wrapped up with our passive income's neutral start, some slight critiques, and a positive finish. We're listening to all of it. Your feedback helps us grow. Thanks for joining me, and if you've got reviews or thoughts, drop them below or on Reddit. We might react to your next time. Stay smart, keep investing in yourself, and I'll see you in the next episode.